Welcome to Season 5 of Pants Around Ankles Prevention, where my mission is to help you keep your pants securely buckled and avoid that unexpected, awkward, and embarrassing moment when you realize suddenly that they're not. This season, we're going to do things a little differently with shorts around ankles prevention. Quick, power-packed episodes designed to deliver a punch of truth to help you wake up to a new perspective. Let's see what today's short has in store. I have a mortality demon. 2 or 3 years ago, I wasn't keeping track. My impending mortality came into my awareness. Now, we all know we're going to drop our bodies at some point, but most of us, including me, spend most of our lives acting as if we're going to live forever. As I said, 2 or 3 years ago, that changed. It occurred to me just rather suddenly that I was running out of runway. This realization has altered my entire perspective on virtually everything in my life. I view my relationships, my vocation, my health, my discretionary time, everything differently. It has been wonderful. Now, I'm not looking forward to dropping my body any more than you're looking forward to leaving yours, I'm sure. But the awareness of this reality has created some urgency in the best kind of way. Warren Buffett has been quoted as saying there is a difference between successful and very successful people, and it's that very successful people say no to almost everything. Zig Ziglar has been quoted as saying you need to learn to say no to the good so you can say yes to the best. While these both say similar things, at least for me, they resonate differently. Zig's quote implies that we replace something with something else, something better. Warren's quote implies to me that we simply remove things and things get better. So the emphasis in my life, at least right now, is moving more in Warren's direction, especially vocationally. So I was having a conversation with my coach about that, the whole thing this morning. It's a general conversation and how I'm adjusting my priorities and so forth. And to make it easier to talk about all these impulses I have floating around me, I called it my mortality demon. Excuse me. It seems to fit. Vocationally, I'm now actively looking for ways to say no to opportunities that might move my vocational choices forward. This is because I want there to be a room for something new to appear. In my life, I've done that many times, and something new has always appeared, and it's always been better. So right now, I'm being more aggressive about saying no, just for the sake of saying no, trusting that my decision will lead me from successful to very successful. But saying no to opportunities creates some internal conflict. I see where saying yes could lead me, and it looks promising. I don't yet see where saying no will do that. So in the past, when I've had these decisions to make, I've tended to create a balance where the shift from one vocational emphasis to another has occurred over time. And I've allowed the new venture to at least germinate and sprout before walking away from the other. Now, it is instructive that it's always been the case that the new venture has been a step forward. Yet each time the step into the unknown is always unknown, and there still is fear. But this balance, this little dance that I've done, the mortality demon isn't letting me do that anymore. She's demanding that this whole transition be compressed. So I'm saying no a lot more, and there are a bunch of upcoming no's that are going to be surprising to people when they occur. Yet it feels so right. I'm excited. Those results, though, they've not yet occurred. Now, they have on the relationships and the discretionary time, but they haven't yet occurred on the vocational side. I don't know, though, if you can force yourself to adopt this mindset, or if you simply have to wait until your mortality demon appears on its own. But where in your life right now might this approach be helpful to you? If you'd like a deeper dive into this topic, consider subscribing to our newsletter, Waking Up, where we will explore it in even more detail. And if you found this episode helpful, be sure to subscribe to the podcast so you never miss an episode. See you soon.